Forget all the standards of luxury you've ever known. What you see before you today is more than just a means of transportation. It's the pinnacle of one's life's achievements. Welcome to the highest echelons of Mercedes-Benz. This is the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 680 model year 2027. It comes with a bold new design language, finished in a truly elegant custom metallic green. This car wasn't built to get you from point A to point B. It was built to announce to the world who you are when you get there. Today, we are back at PistonLap. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more exciting news. We are going to take a radical dissect with a new European style. Is this ultra-luxury SUV, worth the price of a mansion, really worthy of the title of the world's best moving palace? Let's start with what makes this behemoth move. Underneath that massive hood resides a mechanical heart that's both savage and refined. It's a handcrafted 4.0-litre twin-turbo V8 engine codenamed M177 Evo, now paired with a new 48-volt mild hybrid system. Don't confuse it with the previous GLS 600 series. Mercedes has reworked its turbo management system. The result? 612 horsepower and a monstrous 850 Newton-meters of torque. When you step on the accelerator, you won't feel any jarring jolts. The power is delivered through the 9G-tronic 9-speed automatic transmission with incredible smoothness. The car's nearly 3-ton weight seems to vanish instantly. It accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 4.5 seconds. That's a time that would embarrass a pure sports car at a stoplight, while you sit inside enjoying a back massage. But engine power is meaningless without perfect control. And this is where the real Maybach magic comes into play. The latest generation E-Active Body Control Suspension System. This system uses a high-resolution stereo camera in the windshield that constantly scans the road ahead dozens of times per second. If the camera detects a pothole, crack, or speed bump, the hydraulic suspension system at each wheel adjusts its suspension independently milliseconds before your wheel hits the pothole. The effect? You feel like you're floating on a flying carpet.
No lateral shocks, no exhaust enroller-se.
In fact, the suspension has a special mode that actively bounces the car's body to help the tires regain grip if you accidentally get stuck in a sandy or deep snowy terrain. A masterpiece of suspension engineering that makes its competitors tremble. Now, let's move to where the real owner of this car should be, the second row. This is no longer a car cabin. It's the embodiment of a first-class private jet cabin. Every inch of this interior is covered in the finest Napa leather. The executive seats can be electrically reclined to extreme angles. Not only that, you get a hot stone massage, a velvet padded headrest, and an integrated calf massager. The cabin is incredibly quiet thanks to the specially thick double-glazed windows, acoustic glass. The noise of the metropolis's streets is locked away. When you close the door, you enter your own private meditation chamber. Coupled with the Burmester high-end 4D surround sound system, every musical instrument vibrates special resonators in your seat, providing a truly immersive audio experience. Of course, all this absolute luxury comes at a fantastic price. In the global market, the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 680L is priced starting at over $200,000. But to be fair to the PistonLap audience, let's honestly dissect this car's pros and cons. The pros: obvious social status and a very intimidating road presence. Second-row comfort is among the best money can buy in the world today. And the performance of the new V8 engine is much more responsive than its predecessor. However, the cons are also obvious. With its incredibly long and wide body dimensions, maneuvering or finding a parking space in narrow city areas or streets will be a nightmare for your driver. Secondly, the fuel consumption is very wasteful. This biturbo V8 engine is very thirsty for high-octane fuel even with the adoption of a mild hybrid system. And finally, the loss of physical tactile buttons on the front dashboard because all functions have been moved to the MBUX Superscreen glass display, which can sometimes take some time to learn. Owning a car worth billions of rupiah means you have to be prepared for maintenance costs equivalent to maintaining a valuable asset. This car cannot be maintained carelessly. First, the hydraulic suspension system and sensor calibration. The road surface scan camera on the windshield must always be kept clean. If the sensor is covered in thick dirt, the intelligent suspension will not work optimally. The electric air suspension system must also be checked regularly at an authorized Mercedes-Benz Special Procedures workshop. Second, mechanical hard intake. This high-performance engine with a hot inside V configuration is very sensitive to fuel quality. It is mandatory to use fuel with a minimum octane of RON 98, such as Pertamax Turbo or similar, to maintain the durability of the dual turbocharger components. Engine oil changes using Maybach's special synthetic oil specifications must not be delayed even one day. Third, exclusive paint protection. The metallic green color from this manufacturing program has a special, very expensive varnish layer. It is highly recommended to immediately install premium quality paint protection film, PPF, all over the car body to protect it from fine scratches or gravel thrown on the road. Toll. Ultimately, the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 680L is a symbol of the highest achievement of modern German automotive engineering. A perfect blend of monster power and aristocratic elegance. What do you think? Does this car deserve the title of the most luxurious SUV, beating the Rolls-Royce Cullinan or Bentley Bentayga? Leave your critical opinion in the comments below. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and like this video if you are a true automotive enthusiast. See you in the next radical review, only on PistonLap. Ciao!